Hi everybody, Zach Strax, and welcome back to another episode reaction of Star Wars Visions. Today we are finishing off Season 1 with Episodes 7, 8, and 9. I'm very excited to continue on and see what we can see. If you don't know, guys, about the show, in a nutshell, it's basically anime combined with Star Wars, and different anime studios take the helm and make their episodes, and it has no connection to the actual canon Star Wars universe, so they just get to have free reign and have a lot of fun with whatever story they want to tell. It's been a good time so far overall with the first 6 episodes. I've really enjoyed all of them, and I'm really excited to see the final 3 of Season 1. So without further ado, guys, we're going to dive right in. If you haven't already, guys, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. And we do have a Patreon as well where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so. And here we go with Episode 7 of Star Wars Visions. Let's go. I'm really enjoying just this whole concept. Like, Season 2 has been announced, and I'm very excited for that to come back. The Elder. Okay, let's go. Hyperspace? Jedi?
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. We'll be making the jump to hyperspace soon.
You know, I've never been to this sector. Can't wait. Master, patrolling this area was postponed. That is, until you decided to go and volunteer us to do it. You seemed obsessed about getting back out here.
Obsessed? Actually, I thought it would be good for you if we visited the Outer Rim.
It's a little different than what I expected.
Oh, really? How so?
For one, I was hoping for something a little more stimulating. Like maybe
Oh,
more
something
action.
stimulating is going to be
It's a lot
coming
more
for
peaceful
sure.
than I thought it would be.
The seeds of misfortune, when in peaceful soil, can be easy to overlook.
Do you sense something?
I sense a disturbance in the Force. I sensed a darkness. Something ancient and sinister.
Could it possibly be Sith? If so, you know I'm ready to fight.
No, it cannot be Sith. It's been hundreds of years since they were destroyed. But whatever it is, we need to investigate.
If it's that dark, fighting would be the only way to do that.
There's much eagerness from you, Dan. But no matter how confident, a Jedi does not seek out aggression. A Jedi must find balance and stillness.
I know. So, then, what should we do?
The only inhabited planet around here is Habbo, right?
Have you been there?
Yeah, quite a few times, actually.
That's my master. Always the only Jedi who knows it all when it comes to the Outer Rim.
So I have a vibe that his master's going to die or something like that already.
The view from above
We'll
is
see.
great, but it's even more beautiful planet side. I think I'm going to like it here.
Then you should try the local dish called Undun. You'll like it even more.
Sage wisdom, as always.
The people of this planet are known to be quite shy. Why don't I go try to talk to them first? It's best if you wait here.
Understood.
For a split second, I was like, oh gosh, are these kids like living in fear? But they're just curious. They're nervous about this new visitor.
Impressed.
And that's
You've already
it.
broken through the Habbo kids' shells.
So, did you find anything out?
A couple of days ago, an elder from an unknown tribe visited. When he arrived on his ship, he was alone.
An elderly man. And from an unknown tribe?
There are not that many visitors to this planet in the first place. So for the Habbo, there are far more unknown tribes than not.
Interesting.
I haven't felt the disturbance at all since we arrived on this planet.
Were we misdirected?
No, I think the opposite.
What does that mean?
If it's this elder, he could be hiding his presence, which means that he is close.
You think so?
But it also means he's noticed us.
So then he's felt our presence as well.
Not only that, but and there's a chance I may be overthinking this. There are a lot of things troubling me. No matter, we need to look into who this elder is. There are wild animals called Vamga up there, so be careful. If you leave them alone, they rarely attack, so if you run into one, don't provoke it.
But if a Vamga's attacking the old man, it's lightsabers out, right?
Well, let's just hope for your sake.
He just wants
that doesn't
adventure.
happen.
He just wants to
The
slice
mountains are
something.
tricky. You should get a guide.
Again, so wise.
Yeah, that looks like a Sith ship.
Dan, you there?
Darkside ship.
Yes, Master.
I've located the old man's starship. It isn't a model I recognize, but it resembles the old Sith ships I've seen in hollows.
Do I know my stuff,
Are
or
you
do I know my
serious?
stuff,
The
guys?
Sith?
That's right.
Not toot my own horn, but I'm a
This
big
elder
Star
is
Wars
one
fan.
I'm really hoping that isn't true.
But I've got a bad feeling about this.
And there's that line, that famous
Wait a
line.
second.
What is it?
I believe that's in almost every episode, too.
What? I'm going to check it out.
Be safe, Dan.
Master,
What is it, Dan?
it appears the Vamga has been cut down.
Its throat's been slashed. A clean
Oh,
cut.
we got a
Whoever
lightsaber
it is that
Sith
did
or
this
something going
must be
on here.
extremely skilled.
Clean cut. Lightsaber's the only weapon I know that can cut a Vamga's throat like that.
Looking at the wound, this was definitely done by a lightsaber.
You should head back, Dan. Whoever this elder turns out to be, he's sure to be a dangerous opponent.
Oh my.
A Jedi.
So then, are you a Sith?
The Sith became far too obsessed with trying to outwit each other. It resulted in them completely neglecting their destiny. And so they are now extinct.
Are you saying you're not a Sith?
Let's not speak with our mouths. But with our blades.
Run. Get away, Dan.
I guess you are not him after all. I sense someone strong in the Force, but it's not you. It must be the other. No matter. Hunting the Vamga, it was not a challenge. But if I kill you, your master will surely show himself.
I won't be as easily defeated as a Vamga.
Oh. Trying to think, like, did that actually just happen? Like, it's so rare that the Padawan falls first. Usually it's the master. Usually it's the Padawan that has to, like, rise up and learn the hard way, you know, learn through the teachings after the fact.
Better. It's been a while
But-
since I've come across an opponent so strong in the Force.
Alright, he's not gone yet. He'll be back before the end to help out the master or something.
That technique.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
It's been completely destroyed.
Completely. Well, so much for trying to find a clue in what's left of that.
So what do you think he was? I mean, he couldn't have been Sith, right?
It's speculation.
Former
However,
Sith, I'm
based
assuming?
on some of the things he said to you, perhaps he was once part of the Sith, but then somehow broke away. It's the first time I've confronted such darkness. If I had fought him when he was in his prime, the results may have been much different.
However, you did defeat him, Master.
No, what defeated the Elder in the end was not me, but time. He couldn't win against the weakness that comes with age. No matter how powerful you become, no, it will not last forever.
So then, are you saying that power is meaningless?
Not at all. With power, you can protect those without it. Do not forget your training and your kindness. Go on and say goodbye to your friends. You know, they were very worried about you when you were recovering from your injury.
Thank you, Master.
So, first impressions, guys. I apologize if you're a fan of this one, but this might be my least favorite of all 7 so far. It's not bad. It had some cool moments, some cool action shots, of course, and things like that, but I just felt like the story was predictable. Just the voices were kind of like bland, monotone. Like, it wasn't like engaging. It wasn't like a well hashed out story, I guess. It was just kind of like we don't know what anything else. Like you know, these other visions have done such a good job of like building the galaxy and building the story around these characters in such a short amount of time, and I don't feel like this one did that. I feel like this one kind of missed the mark with a lot of those things. So I'm just kind of left like, all right, I feel like I'm gonna move on and forget about this one. Maybe, I don't know. If you guys have a different opinion, please let me know in the comments. I'd be very curious to hear it. Here we go, guys. We're gonna move on with episode 8. All right, guys, moving on with episode 8, Lop and Ocho? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Okay. See what we can see here.
The world of Tau struggles to modernize. In exchange for industrial advancement, Tau has welcomed the Galactic Empire, who in turn plan to capitalize on everything this planet has to offer. However,
something they will come to regret.
Industry has proven to be detrimental to Tau's natural environment. Richly steeped in nature and tradition, the people of Tau grow increasingly frustrated by Imperial oppression.
That's pretty common with any type of Empire-controlled planet in the real Star Wars universe.
So you're one of the Empire's laborers. You managed to escape. Where are your mother and father?
My mother and father aren't around anymore.
Girl's like, a cute bunny.
We have lots of food. You can eat as much as you want.
Ocho, you cannot say these things out loud, and certainly not to a strange child from another planet. Leave the poor thing alone.
Oh, yeah? And here I thought that everyone likes to go on about how Box Yasaburo always does the right thing.
So that's Ocho?
This way! Isn't it beautiful?
Take ferret. Look what you've done! It would be disgraceful for me not to invite her now. Okay, it's decided. I'll take her in as your protege. Now we're going to make sure you're cleaned up and well fed. So smile.
With a little time. We're going to become a proper family.
7 years later, okay. Assuming war is broken out by now or something like that.
Jedi! Where is my sister? What happened? Papa, what did you do? The town's destroyed.
Since this explosion, his father.
She's a Saiyan scouter. That's awesome.
Come on, Jedi. I can't believe you attacked the Imperial base.
It is the Empire who polluted our sea and pillaged our land. I've watched the planet of my youth be stripped and exploited, and it has to stop right now! We need to show them we will not accept this! Please, boss, stop arguing!
Ocho! And you too, Father, please stop! There's no reason for you both to fight!
Enough! This is a problem for the head of the family. You should remain silent.
Then allow me to make myself clear as the next head of family. Papa, your stubborn opposition to development is just wrong! We need the Empire to provide growth and prosperity for our future!
We've lived a long time without any assistance from the Republic. Why would we need to change things now? Why throw ourselves at their feet?
Without the help of the Empire, whether there's war or no war, we will have no chance to make any progress! The Empire provides for us and offers support. We should be grateful.
What they're providing isn't support. It's just a diplomatic way of saying they're taking over.
Why can't you at least try to understand?
Sorry, boss. Gotta run.
I mean, those two sides of that argument are essentially what is surrounding the Empire at its core in every situation, in every story, film, book. Like, that's what it's all about. It's like, you know,
from a different planet. I've come to
when is
feel at
aid
home here.
too much,
So I kind of
you know,
understand
then
what
it starts
Father's
to
saying.
become control, you know, kind of starts to become we're taken over, kind of starts,
I get it,
you lose your
know?
freedoms, you know,
I
kind of
love
stuff like
this
that.
planet.
So
And I love Papa too.
despite the good
And as
intentions,
his heir,
whatever
that's
they were at
exactly
first.
Why I have to turn to the Empire for the sake of our future. Papa doesn't get it, but leave it to me. I know how to take care of the household.
I've been waiting for you, Ocho.
Oh my. He's a villain.
An Imperial officer? Ocho, do you know this guy?
Oh, we know each other well. I asked Ocho if she would negotiate with her father on our behalf.
Negotiate? What are you talking about?
We were aware of Yasaburo's terrorist plans, but we wanted to avoid escalation, so we called on Ocho here to help us out. She's sensible enough to understand the many benefits the Empire can offer, and she promised us that she could put a stop to this foolish little insurrection. But it turns out that she was mistaken. If you're unable to get them under control, we're going to have to make life even rougher for the Yasaburo clan. But I'm sure you of all people understand that.
I apologize for what happened. I take full responsibility. As his successor, I will persuade him. And if I can't, I will force Papa to stop this.
Determination is an admirable trait, Ocho. In fact, since you're an ally to the Empire, why not come with us to help with our redevelopment initiative?
This isn't the way to do this!
Oh. Cutting the symbolic braid. Only not a Padawan, not going to be Jedi. It's going to the Empire, going to the dark side. Oh.
Where did everybody go?
Most of them up and ran away. What you see is what's left.
She's gone too. She's taken the Empire's side. They asked her to try to talk you out of what they called terrorist plans. You and Ocho were good to me. I want the three of us to live together again. I mean, I want to put a stop to the Empire's oppression. And I want Ocho to come home too. So, Father, Lend me your strength!
It's gonna be a lightsaber or something like that.
You have a good heart.
Like the Rebel Alliance symbol right there. Little sort of symbol of that.
I think I did. So, if I ever seem to favor Ocho over you, I apologize.
Knew it. Let's have some fun. Let's predict the blade color. I'm going to say yellow. Yellow seems to fit. Might be blue, though. The generic blue. I don't know. We'll see.
You can confirm what's happening with your own eyes.
It's over
This
9,000.
ritual has been passed down in our family for generations. Hundreds of years ago now, there was a great warrior called a Jedi who came to this planet and died here. But first, he entrusted this treasured sword to our ancestor. Through his teachings, this ancestor was taught how to wield the blade. And ever since, both it and those techniques have been passed down for generations. We're a proud family. This sword is both a symbol and proof of our unwavering resolve. I want you to understand that. All right. Now do exactly what I tell you. Even though we are not bound by blood, you and I share a strong connection. I am your father, and that bond cannot be broken. We'll support each other for as long as we are able to. Bear this in mind, and keep this sword close to your heart. Whenever you're ready. This might be the end of our family, but I'm glad you're part of it. Thank you.
Father, I don't like this. What will happen to the Yasaburo household? What about Ocho?
There is no household. You mustn't worry about this place now. That treasured saber of yours is all that matters. Just remember, both you and Ocho, no matter what, you will always be my daughters. I'm just going to meet her. Wait for us here. I won't be long.
Oh, he ain't coming home.
Ocho loves you, Father. She told me so herself.
I'm glad to hear that.
I have a feeling that means the boss is in trouble.
Stop, Ocho!
Oh, look at her
I can't
now.
bear fighting you. I am your father.
The Grand Admiral coat.
Sorry, but you don't understand.
Yes, I do. And I have since the first time I looked into your eyes. I'm your father and you're my little girl! Love!
I'm sorry, Papa. This isn't how I wanted this to happen. I had to. You left me no choice. And I'll do what I must to protect our home. Even if that means I have to hurt you, Papa.
It's no good. I think I just lost my one good eye.
Jeez.
Now I won't be able to see your faces. Lop, you have to do it. You have to stop your sister. Please save her. That's what a family does for each other in difficult times. Isn't that right?
This has nothing to do with her. I'm your daughter. She's not even a part of this family.
If you truly believe that, then I failed you as a father. Can join hands, and if you're together, we can protect our homeland.
What are you talking about? You know I can't turn back now. It's too late!
Oh, she's getting the Sith eyes.
That's the family sword.
Alright, so we got a green blade, okay.
I'm the successor!
I passed it on to Lop. Inheritance has nothing to do with blood.
Don't be ridiculous. I won't allow it!
Ocho, you and I are sisters. Why don't we go home? With the three of us together, we can rebuild this family!
What is family?
Oh. It's like the family pet, you know? I don't like...
I'll bring you back!
Oh.
My real sister! I won't give up!
Ooh. Now cut the ship in half. Oh, no, she's still there. Okay.
With a little time.
We're gonna become a proper family.
Oh, come on. Well, season 2 better give us a sequel to this episode because, like, you can't end it like that. Like, it's unresolved, it's unfinished. Oh, jeez. There was another one. I think it was episode 5. Yeah, episode 5 had like an unfinished ending too. I hope we get sequels for both of those. And this one, guys, was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it, and I really hope that we get some cool stuff with episode 9. So here we go, and let's see what we can see. All right, episode 9 is Akakiri. Maybe pronouncing that wrong, I have no idea. Ooh, a B-Wing. You don't see enough of those in Star Wars. Love B-Wings. Interesting Jedi.
No, not again.
About to say he has like some troubled past, but maybe that's like visions of the future or something like that, and maybe he's like running away from his life because of these visions. Hence the title, Star Wars Visions. Maybe that's something.
Stop! Don't attack the people trying to help you!
Ah, you're finally awake, Tsubaki.
Misa?
You know each other?
When I heard about what happened to your father, I just had to come. Who would have thought there'd be a Sith hidden among the royal family? Why is the princess carrying a bow? Surely you don't plan to fight.
Tsubaki, why did you come?
Masago is a Sith Lord. It's impossible to defeat her alone. Allow me to go with you. Why do we need guides to lead us back to your palace?
Things have changed. There are checkpoints everywhere. I am in exile, and now cannot even get close to the palace.
Stop! They'll hear you. You're not scared, are you, Jedi?
It's a protection song against evil spirits.
Looks like another ravaged village.
Hey, up here.
People desperate.
No, we can't do that.
Looked like a Death Star in that little hologram. I was gonna say at the end of this video, guys, that like I'd love to see some visions in season 2 that focus on like the super weapons of Star Wars, like Death Stars and Starkiller Base, and like maybe people
Fine, I'll add
involved
300
in that type of situation. Maybe we'll get one now.
500.
Deal.
Just crime on the open street. It looked like some kind of parade or ceremony. Like, it looked like the higher upper class type of people, and then they focused on just the homeless, you know, the people that just have lost everything, it seems. Things are not, like, shared. Things are very askew and very, like, you got it, you know, the money stuff, you got it going on, or you don't. And you don't, you are really struggling in life.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Your father is making a fuss that his princess has disappeared.
He's just overreacting. You should get some rest.
I'd love to if I could, but I'm still working.
You call this working? Like Jedi work?
Unfortunately, yes. Why are you out here, really?
Just thinking about bringing stability and peace to this world, and what it would take to do it.
All right, so based off that flashback, I feel like
what I can do.
There's some romantic tension there between these two.
What was your conclusion?
Well, princess.
She chose the throne, he chose the Jedi life.
Jedi, you'd be able to avenge your pitiful
Still secretly kind of longing for each other. There's our Sith.
You are the king's sister. How could you?
It was the right time. I was waiting for the perfect opportunity to come along.
Masago, you are to leave this planet right now and never return.
Is this a taste of that Jedi benevolence? You have talent, but you lack technique. There is nothing that has not been fated. Calm down, Tsubaki. Consider the facts. What could you possibly have done to save your friends? If you allow it, the dark side will awaken the true power that lies within you. You will join me. It is written. It is your destiny.
He's tempted.
I have to go back.
You've been having a nightmare recently. What did you see?
I'm not sure. The vision of someone being killed repeatedly.
Someone else should go in your stead. If you go, you will be tempted and it will cloud your judgment. If it comes
like
to
a
that,
Palpatine character, but he seems good.
Able to save you. It's destiny.
No, it's not!
Oh, man.
With you by my side, we will be able to rule together, and we will bring order to the galaxy. We can then protect the planet. We can protect your precious Misa as well.
Protect her. She's dead.
Are you sure? Why don't we try to save Misa together?
Help me save her.
Oh my gosh. We're seeing all the Anakin stuff going on now, right?
What did you do, Tsubaki?
I did what had to be done.
Shall we go, my apprentice?
Oh man. Well, geez, guys, not the happy ending I was expecting. We kind of got like a sad, depressing ending of loss and failure at the mission, you know. And maybe that old man, I'm assuming it was the Jedi's master, maybe he knew, you know, this, or maybe it was like, you know, the vision of death happening over and over again. Maybe that was symbolic to, like, you know, his own life if he went through this course. That's why he was like, somebody else should go instead of you, because like he's not necessarily getting killed, but just his spirit is getting killed. Maybe that's like what they mean by that. That's what I'm taking away from it, I guess. You know, there's more to this story. It seems like they could easily do a sequel to this one too, and almost all the visions they can kind of do like some kind of sequel, because it's just, they're so short, guys. Like, you have to cram like all this backstory, all this stuff into like a 15 to 20 minute episode, and it's very tough. And you know, I'm thinking back to episode 7. I feel like they didn't do that very well. Like, I kind of was lost a little bit in the whole, like, why are they here? What's going on around them in the galaxy? Like, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of why that one kind of fell short for me a little bit. I feel like all 3 of these episodes, 7, 8, and 9, focused a little bit more on, like, you know, the temptation of the dark side. You know, we saw that with ESPN 8, the Ocho, episode 8. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that line in. If you've seen that movie, Dodgeball, that's all I thought of the whole time when I watched episode 8, was just how they called ESPN 8 the Ocho, and I was like cracking up in my head. But basically, guys, off that tangent, you know, we saw literal temptation with the sister in that episode. We saw it right here in this one, where he actually joined the dark side again. We had the episode 7 where we saw kind of like the battle between Jedi and Sith. So I feel like it was really like Sith focused, or like dark side focused, I guess, more like, where I kind of felt like more 4, 5, and 6 was more about like Jedi focused and like what it means to be a Jedi. I kind of said that in my last video. Overall, guys, I really enjoyed all of these visions. Like I said in the beginning, season 2 is announced. Some point, I'm hoping in 2023 they will be out, and I will definitely be doing reactions for season 2 when they are released, because I'm having a good time, and hopefully you are too. If I had to rank them all right now, I'm going to do this off the top of my head. I didn't really plan this out, but ranking them all in order, all 9, I would probably have to say top favorite is episode 3 still. I really loved that one. That was really special to me. So episode 3, then 4, then 1, then 5, then I'm trying to remember now. Then maybe 8, then I'm trying to think, losing place here. I got 5 right now. I'm kind of my hand up. Then 6, 2, 9, and 7. There we go. All right, took me a moment, guys. Hopefully you didn't fall asleep during that ranking. Again, that might change if I actually write this all down and rank them officially, but that's currently in my head, my ranking. I really loved 3, 4, 1, and 5 especially. Those are my favorites, my personal favorites. I really hope for some sequels on a lot of these Vision episodes in season 2. We'll have to see what we can see, guys, and hopefully they'll make something like that happen. So thanks again for watching, guys. It means a lot that you're here. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and definitely drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of these episodes and this reaction and the overall concept of Star Wars Visions. I'd love to chat with you guys all about it. Till then, guys, we'll be back soon with more reactions. Feel free to check out other content on the channel, and thanks for watching. Have a great one, and we'll see you soon, guys.